everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim. If you enjoyed today's content, please consider subscribing and clicking on the like button. All engagement helps my channel to grow. Alright, so let's get started. So what is Journey-athon? This is a middle grades readathon, and it was created by Chatty from the booktube channel, Chatty the Mad Chatter, and I will leave her booktube channel linked down below along with her announcement videos that explains what this readathon is all about, and it goes into a lot more details than I can give you and more clear details about what this readathon is all about. What is Journey-athon and all the requirements and all the materials that you need and all the good stuff, because I can give you my take on it, but she's the creator. She will be able to, like I said, do a much better job of explaining all the ins and outs and all of that. So like I said, she's awesome. I've been following her channel for a while now, so definitely check out her videos, not only for this readathon but for her other content as well. So from what I understand and what really got me hyped up, this readathon, it is very laid back, which is what I'm drawn to when you go into readathons. It's not a stressful type of readathon. It's so laid back that if you only read one book, you pretty much have succeeded in completing the readathon. That draws me to it. Especially there's only 2 weeks involved in the readathon. That's a time crunch, because I typically, if I do a readathon, it's at least a month long. This only has 2 weeks, so that it's laid back is a must for me. That you can kind of choose your paths. You can choose what you want to read, which pretty much any readathon is like that. But she's such a chill person that it just appealed to me. So some of the materials. What are some of the things that you need to know? There are 4 paths, if I can. So this is what they look like. So if it doesn't translate too well on camera, I'll try to link a picture up there as well. So there are 4 different paths. One is magic or portal, and for that you will read 4 books, 1 to 4 books. If you choose the air or sky path, you have to read up to 5 books, or actually 5 books. There's not a up to, you have to read 5. If you do the water or sea path, then you have to read 7 books, and then the earth or land path, you have to read 9 books. Okay, so that is the paths. Those are the 4 different, so there's magic, air, water, and earth are the 4 different ways. Also created a map that details, again, the different. Again, there's a map that she's created that shows the different paths that you take, whether you're doing the magic path, the land, the water, or the air, and it shows you the different places that you go depending on the path that you have chosen to go, because not every path goes to the same places. And then, like I said, she'll go through and tell you in her videos where in more detail of which book needs to go, and prompts that go to each of the places depending on which path you choose. But I'm super excited for the path that I've chosen. Like I said, I'm doing the 1 to 4 books because I'm a slow reader. I know I can't fit 9 books in 2 weeks. I can barely read 1 book in 2 weeks. So this is a huge challenge for me in order to accomplish this. So wish me luck on that, to do 4 books, especially when you see the books I've chosen. I'm excited about the books, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of them. So let's get to the prompts for the books for the path that I've chosen, which is the magic path / portal. Alright, so we all start in, I can't remember how you say the starting place, but we all start there, and you have to do like it has to be a motion, some sort of transportation style on the cover. It could be walking, it could be riding, flying, whatever. It has to be some type of motion on the cover of some sort. You cannot just be standing still, from what I understood. So this, I think, will work, or it's best that I can do. So for, like I said, the transportation, I have it kind of walking. They're sort of walking / pulling themselves along. If you can see, they're pulling themselves along this walkway. So this is Keepers of the Lost City. This is book number 4 out of this series, which will help me do my continuous series that I need to do. This is called Never Seen, and I have been loving this series a lot, but I need to continue it. So this is, like I said, book 4. It's following Sophie and her closest friends. They're going to join this group called the Black Swans, and considering working with them. Again, the enemies, from what I remember, they're kind of like fae, and she's part fae, I believe, more human than fae or something like that. So she's not full of that. She's something to do with that effect, if I remember correctly. It's, like I said, it's been almost a year or longer since I've been in this, but you're following Sophie and her 2 friends, or siblings, half siblings, something. I think might be a half sibling, but I know this is a friend, and following their adventures is what I know. So it's a chunker. This is my first book, so this may take me the entire 2 weeks. But I know a lot of times when I do read these stories, they go by fast because I get so invested and so involved. So there's potential this could fly by, and I could read it in 1, 2, or 3 days. So there's that potential. Because I love Shannon Messenger's writing style. So if I dive in and go full force, this is potential 3, maybe 4 days, so half the week, I could have that finished. And then I think the next book on my journey was to, I can't remember the destination, but it was to have some sort of unexpected item or creature or something unexpected on the cover. So I chose a monster, which is back here. So I'm reading the book 2 from the Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Sea of Monsters. So Cyclops, definitely unexpected on the cover. So that's book 2, and it's small. So if I can read the first book, this will be the second book on my journey, which is unexpected on the cover. So if I can get that one done in time, then I go to a magical item, I think, on the cover. I think this is, the school is the magical item. I think that's may have been what or it may be the 2 swans. I can't remember, but I chose the School of Good and Evil is what I think was what my reasoning was. I can't remember. I was making it fit some way, and then of course the last one was middle school, which was this one. This is the first book, The Iron Trials by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. It's a combination of these 2 dual authors, and this is middle school. Just a middle, and the last prompt was just a middle school book, and so I chose this one. Kind of creepy. Okay. All right. So if I could get all of them, that would be awesome. So this would be book 1 to start us off, our starting place. Book 2, book 3, and then book 4. So these are all got some chunkers in there. So I am, yes. Got a tall order for this Journey-a-thon. I'm hoping to at least get through the first 2 books. Or I could go from the first book to the last book to Portal to the end. It all depends on where I go and how successful I am. But I'm super excited about these books. I want to dive in. I've been looking forward to actually at least the first 3. I have read the last book years ago towards the beginning of my teaching career. So, but the first 3 I wanted. The first 2 books are continuation of a series that I've already started. I've wanted to get into the good and evil for a while now, so this gives me a reason to. And then, of course, the rereading of that last book. So, anyways, let me know down below if you are interested in coming along in this Journeyathon, participating in it. What books would you, if this is the path you chose, or if you're choosing a different path, let me know that down below as well. And until my next video, you guys, happy reading as always. Bye guys.